Hey everyone, it's Christine here. Welcome to Couch Conversations with Christine and my two wieners, or wiener dogs, I should say. They are right here next to me, but you can't see them. And of course, I have my pillows. It's been a while since I've done a couch conversation as I'm mainly out hiking, or I have brought you to some of my favorite logs out in nature. But today I wanted to talk to you all about being in the void, being in that liminal space. And what I mean by this is being in that transitory period in your life, that in between time when something has finished, whether it's a cycle, a project, a chapter in your life, and one has yet to begin. It's almost like being in a waiting room. If any of you have participated in a Zoom event or any other video platform, virtual event, and the host is not yet ready to admit you, they will put you in a waiting room of some sort. Hopefully there's music you can jam out to. But whatever the case, you are in there and you're just hanging out and you're waiting. And some of us make use of that time. Others are restless, waiting for that door to open to gain entry into that event or to start that new chapter in their life. And others just have no idea what the hell's going on. So I simply want to offer 3 tips on how to make the most out of this liminal space. And I want to give a shout out to my amazing friend Louise for bringing this up, because we talked about this a few times in the last several months. So the first thing is to simply acknowledge that you are in or experiencing some type of void, or that you're in the liminal space. Just acknowledge and be like, hey, I think this is what's going on. And it's okay. When you can acknowledge it, that will help you accept it. Because a lot of times when we don't know what's going on, when we are in this transitory period, this transition phase in our life, it can cause a little bit of anxiety perhaps, or uncertainty or doubts, or a bunch of other emotions or fears. And it's normal because we don't really have the next steps outlined. We're still waiting, right? We're still waiting for that next journey, that next door, that next chapter to start, or that project, or whatever it is that we are looking to commence. So when you acknowledge and you accept, you can bring a greater sense of peace to yourself, knowing, okay, this is what's happening. Second, just be in you. And what do I mean by this? Simply retract all your energy from others and focus that, or bring it back to you, I should say. Focus that energy onto you. I don't think that even makes sense. Bring that energy back to you and focus on you. That's what I'm trying to say. It's really common when we are experiencing this type of, I'll just say void, this type of transition period, this in-between time, to start focusing on others and how we can help others. And I'm not saying that's wrong. I think being of service or being of service to others is a wonderful trait to have, and I think it's something essential every human being should cultivate and nourish, of course, in this life. But at the same time, it's easy to continue doing just for the sake of doing. And so that's why I personally propose bringing it all back to you, retracting, almost like one of those games where you can, like your hair dryer. I have a hair dryer where you press the button and it retracts the cord. So if you have any appliance where you press that button and the cord goes zooming in, so think of your energy like that. Just in your head, close your eyes and press the reset button and set the intention that I set the intention to retract all of my energetic cords, my energy, my space from everyone back to me, and use this time to focus on you. Use this time to work on yourself. And it doesn't have to be like a whole glow up or makeover or a 30-day challenge in anything. It could just simply mean resting for you, maybe recharging, or maybe you want to work on a painting you haven't worked on for a long time, or start cooking again, or simply reassess or reorganize your life. It's all about you, but bring it back to you, because in this way you are, in essence, helping to prepare your soul for that next journey you are about to start in your life, in this chapter, whether it's a new job, or a new project, or a new relationship, whatever it is, whatever you are about to start. It could even be a new energetic spiritual cycle. This will give you the time to prepare yourself, to hone in on your foundation. Finally, 3, embrace the alone I will, excuse me, I have, just as a side note, my camera is resting on a plant stand because I don't have any other furniture, any other equipment, not even my, what are those sticks called? Where you put the camera on. Tripod. That won't even hold it up. So I removed the plant and my camera's on there. And so I almost knocked over all 6 plants right now. But finally, the third tip I offer is to focus on being alone and on being in your own or within your own time. And I think it's just important because during this liminal space, this in between time, we may find ourselves devoid of community, devoid of people that we want to be around, and maybe even some of our relationships have been put on pause of some sort, or they're just not going in the way that we want them to. But this is exactly the reason why I feel like this happens, because this is a time to really dig inwards, to be introspective, and to really get clear on how you can best set yourself up for that next chapter in your life. And it's so important. And remember, this is not long lasting. This is an ephemeral stage. It's very short in the whole scheme of time and the whole plan of the universe. And when you look back, you'll realize that small amount of time that you had in the void, in the liminal space, in reality, it's a true blessing. I feel like it's an absolutely amazing time because it's one of the few times in your life when you can simply focus on you. Focus on you without any interruptions, without any chaos, without any chatter, without any people around. I'm not saying you have to be a hermit the rest of your life, no. But this is like a time to really just reacquaint yourself with yourself again, with your soul, and how to best set yourself up for that next beginning, that new beginning, which is right around the corner. I hope these tips have helped you. I will definitely talk more on different aspects of this because there's so much to talk about. But if you feel like this has offered you anything, please like, share, and subscribe if you feel called to. And I look forward to talking with you next. Have a beautiful day, night, or afternoon. I think I said that in the wrong order.